This is tobacco marketing. Posters, displays, and rows of tobacco products behind the counter. Studies show the more tobacco marketing kids see, the more likely they are to smoke. In fact, the Surgeon General reports that tobacco marketing is a known cause of youth smoking. Right now, more than 135,000 New York teens are regular smokers, and 1/3 of them will die prematurely from diseases caused by smoking. It's time to protect our kids. Learn more at tobaccofreenys.org.
Chris Graham here for the Genesee Sun at the Devil's Domain here in Geneseo, where it'll be a packed house on Thursday night, Valentine's Day, when Geneseo takes on York. In addition to this massive game for the league title, it'll also be senior night for Geneseo, as they will honor their seniors this season. It'll be a game to certainly check out. Now let's go to an interview with Coach Brian Stout. We're with Geneseo head coach Brian Stout as we get ready for the York-Geneseo game this Thursday on Valentine's Day. Coach, 57-47 in the first matchup, which now seems like eons ago, back in December. We know Tyler Schutz is out for York. Luke Logston is back for them. Just how is this going to be a different game than the one that we saw a couple months ago?
I think with Schutz out and Logston in, York's going to definitely look to get the ball inside more. Last year they had that three-headed big guy with Logston, Curry, and Short, and they definitely try to find our three-man to post up. But this year we're definitely a little bigger with Elton and Jimmy, who can play the 3 and 4, and Willie Kingston, who's going to be playing the 3 also. So we definitely match up a little better this year with those 3 big guys. But they're definitely going to be a different type of team. I know Logston has been hitting some outside shots the last few games. Same as Willie, you get 2-3 months of an injury, all you do is shoot around, and it definitely makes you a better shooter.
Schutz is out. Does that change your game plan a little bit as far as what you guys are going to do?
He's a tough player, but I guess some of the kids said that there's still a chance he may play. We'll know for sure on Thursday when we get there. But yeah, he's a playmaker. He does it all for them. He goes to the basket. He can shoot. He rebounds, handles the ball. He definitely does it all for them. He's a very good player.
We've seen all year long how much of a home crowd advantage you guys have had in this place. How big is it to have the game here in Geneseo and then rather having to travel down to York?
It's huge. Our fans are, the students are all pumped up for this. Parents are all pumped up. They've been talking about it for weeks. And you got to go game to game, and you can't look ahead. But there's definitely been a lot of talk about this game for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And so it should be a good atmosphere. They're expecting a big crowd. They're even pulling the bleachers out, I think, behind our benches tonight.
Is there a little bit of relief on your part now that it's like, okay, it's finally here, the York game? Because obviously, us as reporters and fans, I'm sure, are looking forward to it, but you still had to get through, the 3 weeks of games that you just had, or the 3 games in a week that you just had last week.
Yeah, I'm definitely, glad it's here. Like I said, unlike the kids, though, I'm looking at every game we played on the way, and not looking past. But like I said, with everyone talking about it, though, there's a lot of hype for it, and we're excited that it's here now.
Chance at a league title, also chance at an undefeated season at home. Can you just speak to both of those possible accomplishments?
It's been, I think, 9 years since we've had a league title here in Geneseo, and the guys have been talking about that since day one. They want to put a number on the banner, just like York was able to do last year. They won the league last year in the sectionals, and like I said, this is our biggest obstacle. We had a little stumble against Warsaw and put ourselves in a tie with York, but we're going to be ready to play, and they're working hard to get there.
And obviously, certainly not trying to look ahead even past this York game, but Kelmum will take on Perry. The possibility there, if they lose, that you could get the #1 seed in Class C2. Are you looking at that a little bit as far as sectionals? Obviously, you guys know you're going to be there, going to be one of the top teams.
Yeah, there's actually 3 things in play. Lions plays Williamson tonight, and if they win, I think they may be able to pass us for the 2 spot tonight. Mathematically, they lost their game against Wellsville Saturday. They were supposed to play in Cleveland due to the weather, but so I think they could actually bump us to the 3 tonight if they win. So we need Clyde Savannah against Lions too. So there's three things that got to happen on Thursday.
And just talk about, probably you guys are definitely going to have a bye in there as far as barring something crazy happens. Just talk about the importance of getting that week to get just a little bit of blow for your guys, because they have been going a bunch of games here in the late stretch.
Yeah, we had 4 games in over about an 8-day span. So we're definitely looking to be a good break. They get the week off of school too, so we'll get in for some shoot-arounds and hopefully get some good practices and for sections.
It'll be a huge game this Thursday. He's Geneseo coach Brian Stout as we get ready for York versus Geneseo. Brian, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We're here with shooting guard Brian Rollins as we continue our preview for the York versus Geneseo game. Brian, you've been a part of a dominant backcourt with Mo all season long. Can you just talk about the success that you guys have had this year?
It's great. Only 2 losses on the year, and us pushing the ball like we have been. We're scoring a lot, and the team's flowing through us too. So, I don't know. It's looking good heading to York.
York now, that's a big game. You obviously know that Schutz is going to be, it's at least rumored that he's going to be out for that one. Does that change what your defensive mindset is going to be? Certainly he would be a guy that could give you guys some trouble.
Right now, we're not too concerned about it. I mean, we don't know if he's going to be back or if he's not, so we prepare like he's going to be, and if he's not, then so be it.
You guys are sitting at 15-2 right now. It's been a great season. Did you guys see this when you started out? Because, I mean, you do come out, you're a junior-laden team. Did you expect that the success was going to come at this level so quickly?
We definitely hope for it, but I don't know, a lot of work put into it, and the success is great. I mean, we definitely, looking into the sectionals, we want to win, but I don't know. A junior-laden team is looking good for next year, too.
Obviously, you talked about sectionals a little bit. You still obviously have this game for York, but how much are you guys looking forward to competing there? Where when you look at your team, 7 guys deep, you've got to be one of the favorites in Class C too.
Right now we're just focusing on York, but because it's the league game, it's a huge game for us and for sectionals. I mean, if we lose, we could be like 4th or 5th, which is a huge difference come sectional time. But if we win, then we'll look on to sectionals, and hopefully we can. Sectional championships would be great.
And the league title, how much would that mean to you? Obviously, you guys had a lot of the guys from this team had a bunch of success in soccer, kind of doing the same thing. How much would the league title mean for you guys?
It would mean a ton for me. Geneseo hasn't won the league title for 10+ years. I don't know, it'd be sweet. I mean, this game, it means a lot to me, so hopefully we can get a big W.
All right. He's shooting guard Brian Rollins. We'll maybe see, 4 or 5 threes from him and possibly in the game for York Geneseo. As we continue our preview of York Geneseo, I'm here with 2 guys that are obviously much taller than I am, Willie Kingston and Sam Lofquist, talking about the ball game for this Thursday, Valentine's Day. Guys, this is your last one that you're going to play as in seniors. So what has the York rivalry meant to you over the years? And we'll start with you, Willie.
It's always been one of the biggest games of the season. I always hate playing York. Tough game, but I think we're going to come out strong and we'll do what we can.
Sam, for you?
I can still remember those 4th grade games going to York, and even then, that's when it started, and it's been going since then. And I saw all those guys the other night, and it's lots of getting ready for it and talking it up, and it's a lot of fun. But for 32 minutes there, it gets pretty intense.
Yeah, I can remember you telling me after the game back in Schrader that it's for 32 minutes you guys hate each other. Is it still the same way?
It's exactly the same way.
All right, this has been an amazing season, obviously, for Geneseo. You guys are at 15-2. Will, you obviously saw a lot of it from the sidelines. Can you just give your perspective of seeing it from there and kind of seeing this around it and now able to actually be a part of it?
Well, I've been watching a lot of it from the bench and a lot of sideline talk, but it's definitely a serious season. We're angry. We want to beat York. Going to sectional's tough. Win the division. I don't know. It's not much different.
And Sam, for you?
Willie's absence?
Willie's absence and then just the season in general.
The season in general has been phenomenal. This is the same JV team we had 2 years ago when we went 18-0, and the same feeling came into this season, and we hope to continue that, and we did a fairly good job of that. And hopefully we can finish strong that way again.
League title, obviously, both of you guys, this is your last regular season game. You want to go out as strong as you possibly can. How much would a league title mean just in the culmination of your 4 years?
A lot. Even though sectionals is right around the corner, leagues remains the focus for the next week. And I've been waiting for this, and last year it was disappointing not to get it, so it means a lot to contend for it this year.
And for you, Willie?
Just like Sam said, last year we fell short a little bit. And ever since my freshman year, we've been getting closer and closer. And now used to be getting my butt kicked, but now we're coming up on top and want to finish the year strong.
And last one for you. You're going to be going up against Luke Logston in what could be dubbed the battle of knee injuries as you both guys have come back. What's it going to mean to you to go up against Luke one last time?
Me and him have always been rivals since we were little kids. We even used to fight over girlfriends, but it goes back a long way. And he knows he's got something coming for him. I'm sure he'll be ready.
All right. Once again, he'll have something coming for him. I'm sure York's going to have something coming for Geneseo as well. It's Thursday. It's Valentine's Day. It'll be here in the Devil's Domain, Geneseo against York. Guys, thanks a lot. No doubt that on Valentine's Day this Thursday, it will be a packed atmosphere here in Geneseo for the game between Geneseo and York for the league title. And if you can't make it here to Geneseo, to the Devil's Domain, you can check the game out with myself and Chad Eaton on the call at tv.GeneseeSun.com. It'll be an epic matchup that you won't want to miss. With the Geneseo Blue Devils, I'm Chris Graham, Genesee Sun.
I'm Chad Eaton here with the Genesee Sun. We're in the York Central School varsity basketball practice. This Thursday night, it's the York versus Geneseo basketball game. Obviously, two heated rivals. Geneseo getting the victory the first game over the Knights by 10 points. But as you can see, these guys are out here working hard as always, and it's going to be a great game. We're going to go to an interview with Luke Logston and Andrew Short. We have Andrew Short and Luke Logston here, two of the key seniors on this team. How are you looking to play Thursday night here, Andrew?
Pretty good. Coach Orman did a good job of preparing us and watching film and doing research. And we've been watching the film from the last game and trying to figure out what we can do better, try and beat them.
And Luke, you were out last time you played with your knee injury. How are you feeling about this game?
I'm feeling great. Just looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game. I know I missed out at the college, so I'm just looking to get ready to get back at it, play against Geneseo.
And obviously it's going to be an intense game, packed gym. Emotions are going to be high. What's your mindset coming into Thursday?
Just do what Coach Orman tells us we got to do to win. He's preparing us, and we just got to get the right mindset to play and win.
And Luke, you're going to be going up Willie Kingston. He's obviously returning. Obviously, you guys have battled a little in the past. What are you thinking about that?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Kind of feel like, I've been back longer. I'm probably in better shape, better player. So it's going to be a good battle. Looking forward to it.
Andrew, you've been developing over the course of the season. You've been told that you're the most underrated player in Section 5. How do you feel about that?
I don't really listen to it. It's an honor, but I try not to pay attention.
And as you guys know, Shuts is out with a knee injury. How are you feeling your roles might change a little bit?
Not really that much. I think everyone's just going to have to step up, come together. We're going to have to play good defense, and we're just going to have to stay together and fight together and win.
We're here with York's head coach, Ed Orman, in the York Knights basketball gym practice. Coach, how are you looking for Thursday night?
I think the guys are hungry. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to going over there and playing as well as we can.
With Tyler Shuts out and as well Mo Carlin, how does that change up your game plan?
For me, we knew Tyler was going to be out, and I think we do a good job of replacing them and getting better each game at it. And I'm sure Geneseo's got kids sitting on their bench who would be playing at most other schools that just can't wait the opportunity. So it steals a little bit from the fans, I'm sure, but from our perspective, these are the things that happen in high school sports, and both teams, I'm sure, will be ready to play.
And looking back on last game, Geneseo defeated you guys by about 10 points. Looking back, what mistakes did you make, and what are you trying to improve on?
The number one mistake we made was we didn't make anything. We just didn't shoot well. I was talking to some people earlier today and saying, when you play against a Geneseo or Caledonia, if you don't play well, meaning you don't do the things that good teams do, you don't shoot well and all those little things, you're not going to win the game. We had one of those nights we didn't shoot it well. They were probably a little bit better than us energy-wise, and they got the win, which was of absolutely no shock to me. Every time we play these teams, I know they can beat us, and hopefully we'll be able to match energy tomorrow night, and hopefully we'll come into Devil's Domain and shoot a little better than we did in SUNY.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. We're here with point guard Tyler Shuts and shooting guard Brett Curtis. How are you feeling for Thursday night, Brett?
Ready to go. Feeling good.
Now you're going to be guarding Brian Rollins. How are you feeling about that?
Again, ready to take on the matchup. Do what I can to hold them to not too many.
And Tyler, you're going to be out with your knee injury. How's your rehab going?
It's going pretty well. I've been seeing Jeremy Lee, doing what I should be doing.
And obviously you're not going to be playing Thursday, but what's your perspective going to be from the sideline?
Well, I'm going to try to coach up these guys the best that I can. Pretty confident in them.
And Brett, back over to you. Obviously, Geneseo York is a big game. Obviously, nerves are going to be high. How are you feeling about that?
Well, with him out, I just know that got to do what I can to take care of the ball and find the open teammates and get the W.
And your guys' first matchup against Geneseo, you lost by 10 points. What are your feelings about this game? Do you think it's going to be closely matched or maybe lopsided?
I think with Mo Carlin out, I don't know if they're going to be as fast, so we can definitely take advantage of that. We definitely, even with Luke, he didn't play in the first game, so hopefully he'll have a big night.
All right, thank you very much, guys. As you can see, the York Knights practicing hard as always. It's going to be a great matchup against the Blue Devils. Practice hard every day. That's what Coach Orman always tells them. Just play your best, and the York Knights are more than ready for the Blue Devils. So it's going to be a great game this Valentine's Day. No love between these two teams whatsoever. I'm Chad Eaton with the Genesee Sun. You can watch the game live at tv.GeneseeSun.com this Thursday night at 7:30.